Welcome to Bella's Bargains, where everything is from the Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1, people. $1. This is Effingham. My cow, he goes with me sometimes. Hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing. The falling leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, your summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. That was probably pretty bad. That's an oldie, and it's truly a song about autumn or fall. I mean, fall. Well, autumn leaves begin to fall. It's got them both in there. What do you know? Hi, guys. Welcome to Bella's Bargains. My name is Amy. That was not my best song ever, but I'm not really good at Old Blue Eyes. I can't even think of one. Maybe New York, maybe. Ooh, I should sing that sometime. Anyway, all right, guys. This is Themed Thursday. Hey, if you're new to the channel, stick around just long enough to figure out if you like it. I think you find that you will. We have so much fun on this channel. And I'm super excited because I've started my fall decorating. I forgot how much I totally love the colors of fall. By the way, Dollar Tree scarf here, one of their fall scarves, right? So 60s. I'm retroing today, right? This is definitely 60s. Anyway, all right. So I made you some fall stuff, but let me talk about just a few things before we get into that. I'm going to make some changes to the channel, and I need you guys to help me with this. So if you're new to the channel, this channel is Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. Why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1, people, $1. And I have worked really hard to get this channel to over 1,000 so I can really start to grow it. But I do 4 uploads every week, and I do a lot of crafts. Like yesterday, I did 10 crafts. I think that video is going to go out on Sunday because it's Halloween. I couldn't get it done in time for Wild Wednesday, but I don't want to hold on to it till next Wednesday. So I'll probably throw it out there on Sunday. Anyway, because I have OCD, and once I start something, I have to complete it. But I'm learning to just bring it down just a little bit. You only have 3 crafts today. But I was thinking about dropping Totally Easy Tuesday and only doing 1 day of crafts, because the crafts are what kill me. I can do hauls all day long. I can do Foodie Fridays all day long. They're much easier. But to do a haul, you have to go spend the money. So that's kind of thing. And doubling up on food days, I mean, eventually I'm going to run out of food at the Dollar Tree. I mean, right? So I'm thinking maybe I should just go to 3 uploads a week. I know that's going to upset so many of you, but I need your support, and I need to know if I do that, should I really focus on the easy? Because I think people really appreciate my easy, totally easy stuff that you can do that just doesn't take a whole bunch of skill. So I can really concentrate on that. It could still be Themed Thursday. It could be Totally Easy Themed Thursday. Not bad. And maybe drop the Tuesday. Anyway, and just so you know, you guys, the week of the wedding, unless I can get a bunch filmed ahead of time, maybe I'll do some retro ones or just do some films of old crafts. I don't know. Anyway, so help me decide there, you guys. I love you, but I also have to have a life. Oh, and I'm going to go back to work 2 days a week after the wedding to help my guy. So that's affecting that a lot. All right, but let's go through today. By the way, until the end of the year, I'll stay with Totally Easy Tuesday and Theme Thursday because I do a giveaway, but then it's going to stop. So if you watch Tuesdays and Thursdays, you give me a thumbs up and you make a comment and you're a subscriber, you're entered into a drawing to win a $20 gift certificate. So after the first year, I'll just do random giveaways every now and then for different stuff. Could be a gift card. It could be whatever. I don't know. It might be something that's really hard to find that I have found. Okay. And also, what else? What else? What else do I need to tell you guys? Please send me some song requests, you guys. I haven't gotten song requests in a while. That was Frank Sinatra. The falling leaves began to fall. Like I should have sung it like that, huh? I'm bad in my blue eyes. I have green eyes, but that's okay. All right, you guys want to see what I did today? What else do I have to tell you? I feel like there's so many things to tell you. I can't think of one of them right now, and I didn't make any notes, so I don't know. I'm really going like wedding crazy right now, so I'm trying to get that all done. Okay, let me show you what I made today because I think you guys are gonna love them. And I only did 3, and I think this is what I should be doing. Just cut down to 3 crafts on all my videos, and just I can explain them more to you, walk you through more how they're done, like I'm gonna do right now. All right, the first one, I love this, and it was so simple, you guys. So this is the wood, right? These are the wood forms that they, right? I don't know, what do you call them? Slatted? Planked? I don't know what you call it. Anyway, and this was a napkin. Okay, I want to talk to you guys about a few things when I'm doing crafts. So first of all, this, I just ran the pastels over it. Where are my pastels? Because I want to talk to you guys about these. Where did I put them? Here they are. These are oil pastels. So I got them at Crafter Square. So they're from the Dollar Tree. So I just want to explain something to you guys. Oil pastels are basically like, they're like a crayon almost. Like a chalk with oil in it is the best way. I don't even know exactly what they're made of. I should have Googled that. But they are really great. And they really do kind of like a crayon. Well, a crayon is basically chalk with oil, right? All right. So when I'm doing a craft like this, what I started with was the napkin, was the initial thing that I wanted to use today. And at first I actually had one of the planked maple leaves, and I was like, no, that's dumb. It needs to go on a pumpkin. So then I went and got the pumpkin out and did it there. All right, so I want you to take note of a few things. First of all, because it's a napkin like this, when you Mod Podge these sort of graphics, let me show you the napkin. I was not prepared, was I, you guys? All right, so this graphic right here, it's very light, right? So it's not super vibrant. So I had to really consider that. If I had painted this pumpkin like a bright orange and Mod Podge this on, it would have looked ridiculous, right? Because it wouldn't have all meshed. So I'm very careful about when I'm doing things, like trying to make sure everything meshes, like it goes together. So to give this just that oil pastel rub on there and then put this on is absolutely perfect. The orange was perfect with the colors in this. And then what I did was took a green because I wanted to pull that color out of here. Here's what I want to show you guys. If I had put a patterned ribbon on this, if I had taken this and just, put a patterned ribbon on it, it would have completely, can you see that it would have taken away from the graphic, which is the focal point of what I've done here. So I had to pick a ribbon that would complement that. This green was absolutely perfect. It's a super wide, it's really wide ribbon. But I was like, I think I can still make it work. I think this looks adorable, by the way. And then just a couple of the leaves in there just to give it, to pop in some more of that fall color. And one pumpkin because I stayed with the pumpkin. I'm going to tell you something else I thought about doing, and I'm going to show you because that's the best way. Showing you is the best way for you guys to see what the difference is. All right, so I put a pumpkin on there. But do you see the sunflowers right there? All right, I actually have sunflowers. And at first I thought I was going to put a sunflower on there. But then when I got it together, I'm like, oh no, the sunflower's not going to work. I'm going to show you guys why. I think it's important to give you guys some insight. Sorry, I'm trying to get one out, which is not working. I don't know why this has to be difficult. It doesn't matter. Okay, so here's one sunflower. Now they're all fell apart. But so see the pumpkin on there, and it's the orange. We're just doing all different types of orange. If I had put this on there, I'm gonna take my pumpkin off just to show you guys. All right, if I can. I'm gonna twirl my pumpkin off. I'll put him back on because he's just the one of the wired pumpkins. I actually really like these. It has the wire on the back of it. Okay. So take my pumpkin off and like just watch what happens when I put the sunflower on there. So it's too bright. Do you see what I mean? Like there's not yellow anywhere. Even this is a sunflower. There's not like yellow. Not that you guys would have thought it was cute if I put a sunflower on there. You would have been like, oh yeah, that's really cute. Okay, but it doesn't work. So this, do you see the difference? It just meshes better. So just know when you guys are doing your crafts, ribbon is great, but not if it's the wrong ribbon. And all these little tchotchke things are all great, but not if they're the wrong ones that you're putting on there. And so just, there should be a color palette to your crafts when you do them. Does that make sense? I hope so. I really hope it's so. And always pick like I'm trying to put my pumpkin back on this. Always pick like a focal point, like what started your craft, right? There's got to be something that started the craft. It could be the ribbon. In my case, it was the napkin. And so I stuck with that and what would complement the napkin. Anyway, I love this piece. I hope you guys love this piece as well. I think it's super beautiful. And it was easy. I mean, that's literally a very easy one to make. I'm going to put it back here. Okay. Then the next one I made, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I have all these Day of the Dead things over here, which I'm going to do in the next video. Okay, so for Sunday. So this was, it's a little hand rake. And I mean, when I hauled it, I said I was going to do this with it. But this came out so cute. It's such a pretty wall hanging. And it's hard to see, but you can, when it's on the wall, you can see the hello fall, right? All right, this was the same sort of thing. I'm going to tell you on this one, I started with my ribbon. I started with the truck ribbon. And there's so much ivory, like white on this ribbon. It was perfect because I knew I had like a dark rake, right? And this is twine. I changed that to twine up here. And it's just complementing the colors that are in the ribbon, picking things that match that ribbon. So this is a pick right here, right? That's, and in the video somehow, man, I videoed lousy this morning or yesterday because I missed a couple things. So as I'm tying the pick on, you don't see it, but it is just a pick. It's one of those picks that has like, you know, a couple florals and then like a gourd and a couple of flowers in it. I already said that, right? Anyway, so, but notice like I'm really picking a floral that goes with that ribbon. Hold on, because I could have picked another floral and it wouldn't have looked as good. This is a perfect example, actually. Okay, I'm not going to deconstruct this. I'm just going to show you, but see that ribbon? That's what I started with. That was what I then designed around. This pick, if I had put it in there, I'm not going to be able to get it in there well enough, but for instance, this pick would not have looked as good because there's too much white. There's just too much white, and we would have just been like overwhelming white. I wanted the ribbon to pop. So I used the brighter colors that match the ribbon that are in the ribbon, like in the pumpkins here. I wanted to use those to make the ribbon pop because that's what I hope all that makes sense. I'm like babbling, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying. Anyway, so when you're designing pieces like this and you're putting florals together, start with one thing, napkin, ribbon, whatever it happens to be, and then pull your colors together based on that because otherwise you're going to end up mismatched. I know I'm not explaining myself well, but that's okay. So now the next one that I'm going to show you, and I can't even show you with it all put together because there's parts that you just set next to it. When I hauled these, I said this is what I was going to do. And somebody said, I didn't know what a cornucopia was. I had to look it up. I was like, it's two witches' hat. You know, the frame that was the witch's hat. So I took two of them and I made a cornucopia. So there's other things that I'm setting outside of it, right? Like, I mean, I have other gourds and stuff to put it when I put it on the table. But doesn't this look like a scorpion tail? Okay, so now let's talk about the color scheme on this one. By the way, at first I started to wrap it with the black crepe paper stuff. That didn't work. And in the video I say I could have made the coolest Halloween one, which maybe next year I will do. Make a Halloween cornucopia with skeletons coming out and stuff. But anyway, I ended up going with the nautical, and I had the regular jute nautical, the beige, but I was like, I went with this because I wanted to pop all these bright colors of fall, right? So again, I chose my nautical rope color, which is this off-white, and then chose just the one ribbon that had like everything in it. Okay, for instance, I love this ribbon, right? This beautiful ribbon. But what would have happened if I'd used this ribbon? It wouldn't have been able, it wouldn't have matched all my gourds and everything. It wouldn't have been able to pull all that in. If I had used just this, it would have been too like blah, right? This was a choice that I thought about using, and this one would have looked fabulous too. I ended up going with the plaid because I thought that this was too neutral with the burlap look to it, and it was going to end up looking too farmhouse-ish. And then my other option was this one, but this one wasn't as wide, but I loved how this one looked with it, but it wasn't as wide, and I decided to use the much wider ribbon. Let me show you the two ribbons. This one, let's go this way. So the one I used is wider, right? So I opted to use the wider one because this is a large piece. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. This is really cool. So Marcus came home yesterday, I was sitting on the kitchen counter, and he goes, "Did you buy that?" And I go, "No, I made it." And he goes, "You made that?" And then he's like, "Did you make this part?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I made the whole thing. They were witches' wreaths." And he was like, he really liked it. And I said, "It's very traditional. That's why you like it, honey, I know." So this will be a centerpiece, a Thanksgiving centerpiece on the table. It's gorgeous. And it came out really well. So let me just tell you one thing about this though. And you know, it looks horrible right now, but when it's sitting, you'll see in the photos, when it's sitting on the table and I have the other gourds around it, it's really cute. One of the things about that though is that I took the witches' wreath forms and I bent them like sort of around, but there's not enough substance to them. So I sort of had to build it as I was wrapping. You'll see in the video. But one thing that you could do is you could take a mesh of any kind or even a burlap ribbon. And in hindsight, if I had wrapped it in a burlap ribbon all the way around, or even the black crepe paper stuff that I started with, it might have given me some more stability. But I made it work. But just so you know, like, I guess burlap wouldn't work because it would collapse. Some sort of wire around it to finish the form. I think you'll see when you watch it. But I used Dollar Tree bags, grocery bags to stuff into it as I was winding it. Anyway, I love this. I think it's really cool. Hope you guys like it too. The only thing different that I might do if I was going to redo it, if I was going to do it again next year, is I might tea stain my nautical so it's not quite so off-white, but just tea stain it, a light tea stain. And I think it would look pretty cool, more basket-like, but I still love this. I think you guys are going to love this too. All right, have I rambled enough? So don't forget, oh, kitty video at the end, by the way. Right now, if you're here right now, give me a thumbs up. Now, give me that thumbs up on YouTube. So I'm going to go over this one more time because I want to train you guys. On YouTube, there is a spot where you can hit a thumbs up. You can put a thumbs up in the comment, but that doesn't affect anything. The only thumbs up that affect anything are the thumbs up that are on the channel. So if you're looking at a video, come up, video. Hello, I just want to come up. When you're looking, look, I have a commercial. I'll look up
doing endless
so,
workouts. Want to know?
Stop. So right there, okay, when you're looking at a video, there's a thumbs up right here, and then there's a thumbs down. So make sure that you hit that thumbs up. That's what helps the channel, that and watching ads. So I think I'm almost at 1,050 now. So it is growing. I'm doing some play on how I describe my videos to see if that changes. So the last video I used DIYs instead of crafts. It didn't work as well. So I actually went in and changed it back to crafts, and that helped. So it's so many things that make this 1,045 subscribers right now. So I remember how long it took me to get my first 45, and now in a week and a half I've gotten 45. So it's crazy how it goes. I'm really hoping it's just going to jump like bonkers. All right, guys. I really hope you love those. Let me know which one was your favorite at the end of the video. Give me another thumbs up right now. I mean, if everybody that's watching this would give a thumbs up, I'd have a phenomenal amount of thumbs up, but people don't take the time to do a thumbs up. But if you're watching it, that means you're getting entertainment. So it's really not that much to say, hey, hit that button, please. All right, guys. So tomorrow is Foodie Friday. Don't forget, if you want to do Foodie Friday with me, I'm going to premiere Foodie Friday tomorrow, so we can talk about it if you guys want to try the stuff with me. It was on the video yesterday. On Tuesday, the video of what I'm going to be tasting tomorrow. I want to give you just a little heads up, though, for Sunday's video. I am putting a Sunday video out, and it's going to be Day of the Dead. I did all my Day of the Dead stuff, and I just want to show you that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at her. Look at her eyelashes. Okay, so one of the reasons that I had to get these done, because I actually want to use them at the wedding, obviously, right? They're really cool. They're really decorative. I'll show you another one. Should I show you another one just because? Sure, why not? This is one that I markered, actually. So I had bought all this stuff intentionally to do a Day of the Dead craft day, and then Halloween got away from me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I never did it. So I did all the crafts the last 2 days. I'll put it on a Sunday video. I couldn't get it done in time to do a video on Wild Wednesday. So that's fine. I'll throw it out on Sunday. And I ended up making them all because I will use them as Halloween, as wedding decorations. So I was like, yeah, I got to make them. Anyway, so that's on Sunday, you guys. That's an extra special bonus on Sunday. Not normally a bonus video day. Anyway, don't forget, thumbs up. Please make a comment. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just want to know what you would like me to do. Should I drop Totally Easy Tuesdays, Theme Thursdays? Give me your suggestions, but I'm going to have to go down to 3 videos a week. I just don't see how I can keep it up unless you're okay with just 3 crafts. If you're okay with that, I could probably still do 4 videos a week, but that's just 3 crafts on Tuesday and 3 crafts on Thursday and no more. I'd have to talk myself out of it. Let me know which one's your favorite at the end of the video. Don't forget kitty cats at the end of the video. And I will see you guys back here tomorrow for Foodie Friday. So don't forget, if you want to join me, have your food ready. It's really easy, nothing that you have to cook, and you can, I'm going to premiere it tomorrow, and tomorrow it will premiere at 11 a.m. What, Eastern? No. God, somebody. Pacific time. I'm Pacific time? I think I'm Pacific time. I'm in Arizona. I know what. Hey, Google, what time zone are we in?
The time zone in Gold Canyon is Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain Standard Time. See, but that's because they don't change times. So it changes their time. So I think sometimes I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure. I'll figure it out someday. Mountain Standard Time. So 11 a.m. my time in Arizona. Just ask Google what time that means for you. And I will premiere that tomorrow. So let's chat tomorrow, besties. I love you so much. Enjoy the video of how I made all these. Stick around for a little cat video. Nothing special. It's just them being them. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for Foodie Friday. Thank you so much for your support. I love you all. Have a great day, great week, a great life. And as always, from your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. Bye, guys. And I forgot. It's 30 days. 30 days till the wedding. What? Yeah, 30 days, guys. It's coming fast. I have one of the slatted pumpkins here and these napkins, which I love this graphic. And so I'm going to put this on there, Mod Podge it on here, and then decorate the pumpkin up a little bit. Give it a little pizzazz after I Mod Podge this on. So this is just a napkin. And I'm going to guess if they're, what are they, 2-ply, 1-ply? Usually they're 2-ply. And so, let's get it open first. I think, I'm not sure. Let me get a napkin out of there and then I'll know. So when you're doing napkins, it's always like if you go down to the 1-ply, it makes them a lot less unsturdy. So think I'll just, well, I might actually color the pumpkin with one of the pastels, with one of my oil pastels. I might color it and then put this on. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll Mod Podge that on and decorate it up. See, I've already changed it. I'm removing the hanger there, and then I got the pastels, and I'm using the orange. But I want you to notice I'm not coloring with the tip. I'm doing a rub, so I have the crayon, for lack of a better word, is on its side, and I'm rubbing. By the way, you could use crayon for this as well, just FYI. So, and this is because I don't want a heavy, heavy color. I just wanted that really lightly. Now, this is tedious to cut this out, but it's so pretty that it's worth cutting out, and it took a little bit of time. I don't make you watch me cut the whole thing out, but I did cut it out and all the way around so that I could put it on there. I missed Mod Podging it on. Somehow I wasn't recording, but obviously I just Mod Podged that on. We all know how that works. And then decided to go ahead and decorate it up. I'm using this beautiful green ribbon. It's really wide, but I decided in the end that that was okay. It's going to make that work. By the way, do you guys like my polka dot pajamas? Crafting in my PJs. Shouldn't we all craft in our PJs? I'm just saying. So obviously I wound the stem with the jute twine, and then I've made a green bow, a pretty large green bow on top there. And I'm going to add in a couple of other things, just some fall leaves to tie in all the colors. And then I added a pumpkin on the top too. And also, as always with my jute tails, I always give a little knot and then cut them off. I put the hanger back on, and then I add my little pumpkin. It's one of the ones that has the wire on the back. Twirl the end of that, and voila, we are done. I have a hand rake here and some ribbon and some picks. I'm gonna take this this off of the hand rake here, and I'm gonna wrap it in twine and make this a cute little fall thing. I forgot. I think I'm gonna add some words on here too, some fall words, just to make it cute while hanging. I cut the rubber off of that because obviously I want it to look more like a decoration piece, and jute twine on here just gives it a little country feel. I just think this is really cute because it looks kind of like a miniature rake. Well, it is kind of a miniature rake. Anyway, so I wrapped it in jute, but I want you to notice I do it twice because I wanted to match the thickness of the wood. The rubber in there was thicker, and so I go wind it all the way down and then come back and wind it again all the way up to match the thickness of the wood, and then just glue that off. And this is Hello Fall, which I do a furniture marker on, and this Hello Fall came out of that package that had the miniature sayings in it for fall, which is something new, I'm pretty sure. And I started hot glue, and then I remembered it doesn't work well on galvanized, so I got out my super glue and then just clamped that on there. Worked perfect. And then started decorating. So what I missed here is that that's just a pick that I added on there, and I just used jute twine to tie the pick on there, and then made a bow. And then I added another couple of sprigs of fall leaves to the top of it to come out the top. So this is like a two-sided, almost like a swag when you do it that way. And I just stuck those in there, and then that's a clip-on pumpkin. And I add a ribbon tie. Oh yeah, I threw some hot glue back there to stabilize that so it wouldn't turn. And then this is, I used, yeah, it's like a burlap ribbon with gold trim on it to do the tie on it, which is really cute. I love this piece. So cute. All right, this is it's a witch's hat form, but I'm going to take two of them and make a cornucopia, which I think I'm going to cover the cornucopia in this almost black crepe. What do they call this stuff? I don't even know. Design wrap is what they call it here. So whatever it is. I think this is maybe what I'm going to use, but you know, you have to open it all up and to make it, to get it to the wider point. So because usually a cornucopia is like a basket material, I think this will give that, I think it'll do fine. I think this will be okay for what I'm doing. And then I have all kinds of ballish things to put inside the cornucopia. I have my coconut fiber stuff, the liners for their planters, and one fall garland. So first, I'm going to take these wreath forms, and I'm not going to do it on camera because I have to go take them to something round and build it around it, like get it to curve. And I don't have anything that I can do that with on camera, but basically I'm going to use like a pole to shape these and round it. So I'll come back once I have that done and show you guys from there. All right, I got them sort of rounded, and now I'm just using zip ties to zip tie these together. Then I had to bend in the brim part of the hat to complete my circle on the end there. And once I get it pretty well formed, then I bend it up like a scorpion tail, but really a cornucopia. And then I got out the black wrap here. So I left this in to show you guys. At first I did that, and actually I could have made this a really cool Halloween cornucopia, by the way, which would have been fun. Could have had skeletons coming out of it and whatnot, and I might do that for next year, but I was going for fall. So I took the black off, went ahead and did the rope, and this was a lot of, I ended up stuffing bags in there to fill it out on the sides, and then just really sort of spot gluing my rope as I went around, and then stuffing more Dollar Tree bags, still Dollar Tree supplies in there. And I just kept adding rope. I think this was 4 things of rope to do this, by the way. And just kept building it, stuffing, building, stuffing, gluing, wrapping, stuffing, gluing, wrapping, stuffing, you know, yeah. Wrapping, gluing, and forming it. Because I wanted to get that formed, you know, that cornucopia form. It really does look like a scorpion tail, though, doesn't it? All cornucopias do. But anyway, I live in Arizona. Maybe that's why I see that. And I have a problem seeing other things in things. So the only thing that maybe you could do different on this is to actually wrap the form in like a wire, a chicken wire or something like that. But of course Dollar Tree doesn't carry that. So using just my Dollar Tree supplies, I did this. And in the end, it came out really great. My guy came home, loved this piece. He thought I went out and bought it. I'm like, no, I need it. So anyway. So, and here at the end, I just want you guys to see this. I wrapped around, and then I went back in, like inside to finish that, and then I took another piece of rope and did like a double on the end of it. And then just put my coconut shred in there, started making my bow and wrapping the vines. So the vines, it was, at first I went all the way around it, which you could. I decided I didn't like that, it was too much, so instead I just did a slight at the end there, and I doubled the vine. So I put one piece, and then I came back in and put a second piece, so I had more leaves and more, sorry, slightly off camera here. And then just added my bow on, gave it some dovetails, did a little hot glue dab on there, and then got some of the, that vine stuff, and did just like a little piece of ribbon to cover up that knot, and we are done. I think this is really beautiful. And you could actually put real, you know, squash and stuff in there, FYI. Splish splash, I was taking a bath, banana, all about a Saturday night. Do 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 do, hi. Boj, I'm sorry, did I scare you away? Friday is saying, why did you make him stop? Why? Okay, so this is literally their favorite pastime, is to lay on this blanket for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. And Boji likes to bathe Friday like a lot. Friday doesn't bathe Boji as much. But I turned the camera on because Boji was cleaning Friday and then biting him, and then cleaning him and then biting him. But of course he stopped once I started filming. Say hello, boys. Say goodnight, Gracie.